What's up, folks? Hello, 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 and welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to BetRivers Multi-State Poker. We managed to notch a profit on our first session. We had some ups, we had some downs, but we ended up for the evening. Let's see if I can not knock down my pop filter. Let's see if we can do the same, or dare I say even better tonight. Let's get into it here. All right. Well, in the $5 classic, we pick up pocket queens immediately. Could be a good start. We tree bet jamming versus a raise. Raising versus a limp. Yeah, I don't think we trap queens. I think we jam. Definitely, I think we jam now. All in. A call with ace jack. Let's hold. That's a good call. You're at the top of your call range there, I think. I could definitely squeeze worse. We get a double and then some, though, from 18 up to 43 big blinds to start the stream. Yesterday, we started the stream by making quads and doubling up. Today, we started the stream by more than doubling up with pocket queens. Fun times in multi-state poker. Let's keep it rolling. I have some sit and go tickets. Are there anybody bopping around in any cube sit and go enjoyers? Want to battle tonight? Actually, you know what? I like to style it like this. Waiting in the $10 if you want to join me. Don't you feel like crying? Oh, just getting situated. Pardon the clunkety clunks. That's my chair, not my bones, okay? Let's raise here over the opponent who's so far limped every hand. 3-bet. It's a click back 3-bet. Our hand sucks. We are in position there, but 3-bet range. If it's just gonna be very tough to play post flop, but we are gonna pick up a better premium here, and we're gonna do the same thing. Raise again. We did this last time and we folded. Heading to the flop. Probably. Unless you're doing some limpy trappy trapperton. Oh, limp fold, okay. Ace king on queen jack 3. C-bet will just take it down. Let's raise the suited ace deuce. Not a great slot for ace deuce clubs here, obviously. And turn doesn't really help us either. Boop. Player all in. Over a big raise to begin with. Big pot in the $10 classic. Flop of 7-8-9. Just overbet rips. The set of eights. Honestly, fair rip on 7-8-9. It's not a fun board for eights necessarily. A lot of draws could get there. You know, if such that somebody has like ace 10 suited or whatever, you might get them to get out of there. Or call off when they're behind. Overpairs might call as well, and that would be a great position for you. Jam seems good. I can't do the shots. Repeat X10 right now. Not in a clubbing vibe yet on the stream. More like Nickel Creek vibe at the moment. Oh yeah, a little new grass. Fuck yeah. We'll limp along with the rest of them here with 8-5 suited. When everybody limps, we're gonna lead out here. If you flopped 6-7, you got me. I mean, honestly, you just got me. Like we jam turns that aren't like 6s, 7s. A 3 we still jam. 6-7 was already there. Ace deuce gets there, I guess, but I'm all in. The top two. What do you have? 4-5 and 5-7 hold. Core gorgeous. Holy, bottom two and the pair and gut shot. Let's go. That's a huge pot. Oh, what a beautiful situation. A beautiful place to find ourselves. I'll just call here, I think. Jack of clubs. All right, I'm out. All right, I'm definitely out. Both got the toppest of pairs. And we would have gotten there with the nuts Broadway for us. Sorry, just typing a message. I'm sorry, what? You have just jammed your 55 big blinds. I wish I was in there with pocket tens. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Would have made a set there. Queen Jack suited, good starting hand. Oh, sure, let's come along. We'll just flat here. Versus early position raisers, we're not gonna try to squeeze here. I think players don't fold enough to these squeezes. So I'm just gonna call. So close to the 8, 9, 10. And so close to all 3 spades. But instead we get 7, 8, 10. All clubs. I'll fold without a single club in my hand, I think. Just pretty likely like one of these stacks that comes along or even jams behind, I think, as well. Neither does. Pocket tens versus Queen Jack here. Tens hold. Let's raise it up with 7, 7. Folded the 7s. Ace King takes it down. Yeah, I had a good session yesterday. I had some a little bit of roller coaster type stuff. I made quads like 3 times. I had definitely like punted a big stack. I have a clip where a player called off heaps with pocket 2s versus my ace king. Weirdest flip this to see for heaps when you squeeze for heaps free, what they called. And they made quad deuces. So it was up and down, but we ended up last night, thankfully. From what I understand, it sounds like the multi-state launch has gone very well, and I'm happy to be battling here. I hope there's some players from Delaware, Michigan, West Virginia coming in to play, coming to check out the stream, etc., etc. Fold here. Mustafa just seems eager to get the money in. I am not with 10-9. All right, let's see if we can flop a set with the pocket fours. The sailboats. Let's make a boat with sailboats. There are no fours in bossing, say. This player jams. Fold. Choice here with ace king. We joined a $5 Cube Sit and Go. We had a ticket from yesterday. All in here with fours. 9-7 limp calls. Okay. Four. Cuatro. What are you doing? Why are you getting rewarded for that? We need like runner 9-6 and then maybe we win. I don't know, 3-3 I guess might be best. 9-7 or 3. That'll work. All right, 3 big blinds and a dream. King 9 is a jam for sure. Not close this one. They somehow wake up with ace 10 of diamonds in the big blind. Nice, we make 2 pair. Not loving this. We bet flop. Maybe shouldn't have, but we did. I do like this though. Nice 6, bro. All right, we take the chip lead back. I like Benson. Benson's a bit of a fun player. Well, West. Well, West. See what I mean? 5-3-0 versus the King Jack. They flop an open ender, but do not get there. King Jack high is good. All into the king and an 8. And right into ace king on the first hand. Heads up. Gonna need a lot of help. I'm not gonna find it. I'm gonna need a glitch prize, I guess. That's my chance now. Glitch me, baby. Oh, no glitch prize for us. Green Jack of Hearts here. Take an umpteen way flop and flop a flush. Hold. We're like very clean. Got fade 7s and aces. Nice. Beauty. Flush over flush, and we beat a top pair with a worse flush draw. What a gorgeous spot to get it in. All right, another one of these cubes and goes. I'm out of there. 5-3 feels they have to call off up against Ace-5 dominated. Queen Jack suited easy all in. Bang, bang, bang on that river. Golden P. Me when I drank too much water over a poker hour and it's leading up to the break. Queen Jack suited versus King 5 off. We're flipping 48%. Jack on the flop, fading the Cowboys. Faded. We got the chip lead if only just. Stacks very close here. Especially when the blinds go up on us. 8-5. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. I fold. This is the $20 nightly classico. Queens here. You have 3-bet me. Queens versus Jacks. Flop a set. They turn an open ender, but they do not get there very nice. 8-9 versus 6-9 here. That dominated hand doubled through us on the 6-5 4-4 Jack run out. You hate to see it. We'll take the next one. We'll wait for the next one. King 9 of diamonds gets there versus King Jack. Holding unkillable. I am not fucking leaving. Gonna need an 8 dealer. Put a snowman out there. Or a 7. 7 or an 8. Spade flush, but we had the shortest stack. I got a top pair. Let's do it. We got you out kicked, son. Let's go. Easy game. Gotcha, Mustafa. Mustafa, Mustafa, Mustafa. Ten 9 of spades here. Maybe we get a call from threes if we bluff. I thought about it. Or if we bet like we're bluffing. That is what I meant to say. Pocket fours up here in the $5. Got king 10 of diamonds here. Folded the fours the other table. King 10 of diamonds. King 10 of diamonds. Alright, we'll get out of there. Don't like my top pair anymore when they're going bet raise on the turn. Game 2, what's on tap for this evening of exciting poker action? What say you? Battling in MTTs, sit and goes. Probably some cash games as well. You name it, we'll be in there, I think. They raise me on the flop, and then they fold on the river. How interesting. Could use some friends for a change. It's 3-bet here with ace-5 suited. My mom and dad for this. Ace king versus fours over here. Queen, king, or ace, please. That was a quick one. We're out of here with ace-5. Who the fuck wants to die alone, all dried up like the desert sun? Let's raise the king queen. You charlatan. Another single cube. Fire it up. Great promotion going on with these right now, folks. If you play 2 and don't cash either of them, you get 1 ticket back. So basically, you get 50% back if you lose 2. I'll be playing a lot of these because of that specific promo. Get in there. I was wondering if you had heard that David K. Poker decided to retire from live streaming. What do you think of his retirement from doing live streaming? I did, and I watched his video announcing it. I don't know if I would say retired, but that he at least is definitely not streaming for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I mean, I think the reasoning and his rationale made a lot of sense. I think that guy crushes cash games and probably will crush them more when he's not streaming. And a lot of what he did was on YouTube, and YouTube is not a great place for poker content creators right now. I know even you have had a little bit of struggles with that, just trying to post some of your stuff to YouTube. Money be okay. You know, he makes his own decisions, and it sounded like he did not make the decision hastily, and it sounds like it's the right decision for him, at least in the short term. So I back it. I respect it. It's not those decisions are not easy to make. I commented on his video and said as much, and it sounded like he really thought it through. So we get a nice pot here, 13.75 bigs versus 8 or so. Or heads up. We got to stack off if they stack off. Got to jam when they don't. Ace 5, all in over the limp. The limp call, King 7, we're ahead. They hit on the turn. We do not on the river. They make 2 pair. All right, they've got the lead now. Ace 8, a no-brainer. Ace King, send it, brother. You know you want to send it. Ace King versus King 4. Yikes. No 4 to 5. All right. Let's finish the job. I think we just send any 2 here. 6 3 of clubs. We're live. 42% versus the King 5. They flop 2 pair. We got a lot of outs though. Man, we don't find one. That's a shame. Sure. What you got? Jacks are good, my friend. All in here with 6-5. Take it down. 10 deuce, send it. 30% to win. Do it. Give me your queen. Damn it. Spoiler alert, I call. You're really gonna limp. You're really gonna limp fold? Okay. King 5 suited versus 10-7 suited. Need some greenery. Okay, need a king or a 9 or an ace. Keep it going, baby. King high straight beats the queen high straight on the board. And we're gonna send it again with the 6-5 suited. Again, 7-5 suited again. We need some green on the board. Oof. It's gonna be tough to come back from. 6. Chop it up. Let's fucking go. Staying alive. Staying alive. Gonna make me do it, or are you gonna send it? You're gonna make me do it. Ace 8 versus Jack 7 for the double. Ace on the flop. Got him dead on the turn. All right, we got the 4-1. It's been a bit of a roller coaster here. Let's finish it. Come on. Five cards. King or a 3? Okay, now a king or a 3? Still a king or a 3? Ayo! We win the everlasting heads-up match for 1750. Very nice. Just in time to get ready to head to the break in the MTTs. Poker's changed so much, even for your period to know. It's just simply amazing and different. I don't know, I would use sad, but to me in some ways it's very concerning. I don't know that I see things that are very concerning, man. It's just, you know, anybody who ever does this role as a content creator knows that it's not like a regular job. You don't ever think it's going to be permanent. You don't try not to take it for granted. We're very lucky to be rewarded for doing something like this. And, you know, I think David K is in a sort of a, you know, when you think about a sort of privileged position to maybe be able to make a decent wage as a content creator, even solo, and then be able to look at that and say, actually, no, I can make even more money just grinding poker. I think it's a choice that he made and not necessarily like macro market forces, you know, forcing him to make that decision, which is just, it's a testament to his ability to build an audience and entertain people and also crush the game of poker. Anyway, I got to take the break. I'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Sorry, just rearranging some tables and things here. Five deuce of clubs. Love it. It just raised because player's sitting out. I'll check. All yours for that size. I'm check raise jam. Ace is here. Jack's here. Jam. Bet for value here on river with aces. Players been sitting out the whole cube sit and go, so I would typically wait for someone, but they really have not been here the whole time, so like if they had been here at all, I would handle this differently, but the Benjamin, we got 9 deuce of spades to start here. Player forced all in as king queen versus my king deuce. Deuce or a 4. No chop for us. Queen plays. Needed another pair on the board to go with those fives to chop with our king. Five cards, 5-3. How do they keep getting such strong hands? They got ace 4 suited this time. We flop a 5. And then we hold. Cubes didn't go 1. Player was just sitting out the whole time. Oh, baby. That's the Goldie. 5 into 25. Very nice. Don't think we clipped that one with the player just sitting out, though. Even though it was a nice spin. We'd like to earn it a little more. Alright. 8s are too good to fold. Ha! They open rip 9s. Well, this could be a quick one. 6 or an 8. GG us, we'll re-enter. Hey, at least we got a 125 back. It's a glitch prize on BetRivers Poker. Sometimes when you lose, you can still win. Must have been spoken. Let me clarify something here. Since not so much concerning poker, it's really concerning issues that have happened in poker over the last year or so with laptop gate or. Yeah, I just thought you were saying that was related to David K. That maybe some of those issues were like the reason he was like retiring from poker or whatever. I just thought they were. I thought they were related the way you said that in relation to him stepping back or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's a cat and mouse game. The ways of cheating are getting more sophisticated. The ways of detecting and stopping cheaters are getting more sophisticated. It's just going to be how it's going to be. Yeah, I think all of those issues are real, but I think all of those issues are also being addressed. The World Series main event, you have different rules concerning devices this year. The ACR controversy, I saw a thing recently where they've recently partnered with GTO Wizard, and you could just not play on ACR as well. And the all in a call, and the wrong person won the pot. Dealers are humans; they're fallible. Things can happen. It's not the first time a dealer's made a mistake. It's certainly not the last time a dealer will make a mistake. But they try to train talented people, and that situation being publicized and exposed, and the conversation around whether a player should speak up in that situation and stuff like that is a good one to have. So I mean, I think all of those have sort of led to developments to make it less likely for those things to happen again in the future. You know what I mean? So I think it's bad, but the outcome is good in a way. You know what I mean? It's the outcome leaves us better than we were before they happened in a way. Because now there are rules in place. There are, probably a little bit more detail-oriented training given to dealers and stuff like that when after that kind of stuff happens for a little bit. And then, I saw that, I think a lot of sites are learning just how seriously they have to take integrity, just how seriously their ambassadors should take integrity, all that kind of stuff. Fire another cube sync go here. King 4. King of clubs. And you're gonna bleed out, huh? That's a big lead too. A little worried here that we've got the obviously if we make it straight, it's not the nut straight. If we make a flush, it's likely not the nut flush. 3 or a 7 would give us a straight now. One big blind, huh? I won't blast off this time. Raised ace king down here. Call here with king 10. I jammed 5 big blinds. They flop an ace. No good. We are no good. We'll go to the set mines here in the Benjamin with pocket 8s. Flop comes queen, 9 deuce. King 7, we're all in. 40% versus ace 5. We hit and hold for a double. Chip leading the sit and go. We're giving us walks. We love it. Get a chance to hear all the comments. Yeah, I just said I mean I think all of those things have led to like good developments. Like you had so let's go number by number. Laptop gate led to new rules at the WSOP, which I think are good concerning devices. The real-time software controversy led to operators taking integrity more seriously, examining their ambassadors and the integrity of the people that they hire, which I think is a good thing, that always should have been considered, but is even being more heavily considered now. And then the all in a call, wrong person putting up the, being awarded the pot. That's, perhaps the most, like, I don't know, should not happen one, but at the same time, dealers are people. It's not the first time a dealer's made a mistake. It's certainly not the last time a dealer will make a mistake. Okay, so we're chopping, right? Yeah. Why do they not jam? I think it's funny that they don't jam. Like if there's like even an infinitesimal amount that I'm doing something fucking wonky there, jam. But all right, we're all in here. Ace queen here. A7 suited here, we're all in. Called by 840. Ouch. Oh, another glitch prize. It's raising the 20 with 980. And we will be folding. Raise here after the limp with the king 10 we raise. What do you have, Zane? Low pocket pair. I check, Zane. Okay, limp called, uncalled flop with, survey says, Queen 8 of diamonds. All right, we'll take it. Sevens v A7. The other two players battle it out here. Heart or an ace, so win it for top left. Nope. Double for Zane. Ties us for the ship lead, essentially. Ace 5 we stack off versus 2.5 for sure. Probably rejam versus a call, I think, actually. The ISO. Yeah. ISO, the ace 5. I think Zane's going to call it super wide here and have a lot of folds after calling. There it is. We ISO 55% to win the heads up battle. We're ahead. We're still ahead. We got him. All right. And down here in the $10 classic, we got top two pair. Jam here. King 9 suited up against Jack Deuce for the win in the sit and go. Win there. We're up against a different Jack. It's spades, and we hold. We won 1250 in the cube sit and go, and we get a huge pot here in the $10 classic after flopping top two. Whoa, what happened here? Hold on 1 second, I messed something up here. Stop it. Okay, I have aces here. This is what I was trying to show. Here we go. Aces in the $5 classic. We raise over the limp. Limper folds. Player behind calls. We got aces on king, queen, 4. I'm gonna check raise jam. Okay, now we're just gonna jam. I was gonna check raise jam, but we'll just jam the turn instead. This is a scary board for us. Six of 22 though in the $5. Queen 4, you piece. Raise here in the $5 with ace 3 of clubs. These two players all in versus each other for very similar stacks. Queen 9 versus ace 10. Ace 10 holds and we're heads up. And here we raise 9s from the button. Big blind calls. Clubs jack high. See bet. Check's good. Ace deuce is not. We went. A dream believer. Ace 5. Got him. 6-5 here versus Queen 4. If we have a queen, turn another. We're dead. Boat for them. Got any more of those glitches out there? I mean, we need them a lot tonight, I think. All right. That's okay. We're chip leading the Benjamin after that that nice spot. What did this player have? We value bet trip 5s on the river. King 10 paid us off. Chipping the 9s here. Gonna jam ace 3 as well. Called by 10-7. They just don't know what to do. They're like, what the? You can't just bully me all the time. Fading some outs though. We fade them. Take the advantage. To the bank. Every little thing I do never seems enough for you. Don't wanna lose it again. I'm not like them, baby. No. Collier with ace-3, the gut shot. We need specifically like 1 out of every 12 cards, which is these odds, basically. It's not one of the 4s that we needed, though. This is a good flop up here, though. Probably call. Jack 6 suited versus 7-5 for the win. Good flop. Got him. And we spin the min. We spend $10. I want to lose it again, but I'm not like them. All in here. Raising over the small blind bet here from the big blind with 5-4. Got into a cup car the other day. 2 big ones, 4.5 in the middle. I'm just gonna ship it with pocket 10s here. All in the $5 classic with 10. If there's some kind of trick to get geolocation to work, you should be in the state in either Pennsylvania, Michigan, West Virginia, or Delaware. And I use my house, because I play from my basement, was not that good at triangulating Wi-Fi signals. You have to have at least like 3 like Wi-Fi signals that are not your own, kind of, I think, visible nearby. So I bought a Wi-Fi extender. It's a Bros Trend Wi-Fi extender. That I plug into my USB. So I play on Ethernet, but I have my Wi-Fi network turned, like my Wi-Fi adapter turned on my computer, so that it finds those networks and geolocates. Yeah, you're on PC. Me too. Me too. Hey, glitch prize, we get our entry back. We got a few glitch prizes tonight. Yeah, so if you're playing over Ethernet, you need to have Wi-Fi on. So after delay, you'll hear this, but basically, if you're on PC and you're playing over Ethernet connection, which a lot of PC gamers and players will be, you do still need to turn, the way the geolocation works is through your Wi-Fi adapter. So you do have to turn your, you do have to have a wireless network card at least, or in my case, I have an external adapter, and you have to turn your Wi-Fi like search or Wi-Fi like adapter on in your network and sharing center in Windows. If you're on Mac, I don't know. I haven't the faintest. I don't use a Mac. But you said PC, so. Yeah, so I had a couple of nightmarish geolocation issues back in earlier regulated PA poker days, and I bought a wireless adapter, which has done me well so far. Heads up in another cube sit and go here. Stack off the pocket eights. Called by 10-5 suited. We're ahead 68% to get the double here. Oh, but they flop two pair. That's not great. We need an 8 snowman. Man, they are really paying out the glitches tonight, huh? Nope. 10's down here. I'm gonna jam. They're looking fine, but they only have 18 bigs. This is what we're basically jamming for. Much of the time, anyway. 3 of 12 in the $10 classic. How many paid tonight? 10. So we're like on the bubble-ish right now. I like that jam even more now. What's the yikes, Chris? I'm not sure I understand. Yikes that you need to have a wireless card? I mean, that's just how the technology works. It has to triangulate Wi-Fi signals. Like the only way a computer can dial in on your location as specifically as they need to for geofenced like regulated poker is to have a wireless network and be able to see nearby wireless networks. It's just the only way they can reliably determine your location, and I think even more specifically, perhaps in a way that is not able to be like spoofed in any way. So yeah, it's just how it has. From what I understand, it's basically how the technology kind of has to work. I'm just gonna rip it. Or got shot at a flush draw. I'm all in. We get the top pair. We do not get there. Like 42%. I like it. I like it. Don't like the outcome, of course. Up here we got King Jack suited. Player leads 2 big blinds. I'm ready to be all in on a lot of turn cards. That's one of them for sure. I mean, I'm not folding. If you made a boat, so be it. You know. I'll tell you, Dylan, I will not be folding. King 10 is no good, my friend. I'm sorry. Jam here with 8s, called by Queen Deuce. We had very few chips left. They do beat our 8s, though. For a pair of queens here. 2 pair for our opponent as they rapidly bet out river. I'm all in for 52 big, so these kings suited. Flop straight in the Benjamin. Blind versus blind. Got the nuts. Send it out an SOS. Player 8's to fold. What they have? King 10. Second pair. Ace 9 chops with ace 4 here. Sadly, our 9 does not play. Be all in the $20 classic with pocket 10s here. Player raise folds. Pocket 8s again here in the sit and go. We're all in. Called by queen 10. We're flipping. Put on your flips. You need a 9 or an 8. GG. We're all in the 20 over the limp here with 19, ace 9. Limp fold. Who's coming with me? Raise pre with the ace 5. Big blind will see bet here. Still kind of on the bubble here in the $10 classic. Trying to punt a few sit and goes, not trying to buy extra gear. Yeah, I mean, so I assume you just connect your PC via Ethernet and don't have any kind of wireless, I guess. Yeah, there's always you know, playing on a phone or a tablet if you have one of those. But I mean, you can get a Wi-Fi adapter for quite cheap these days. Pair 10s is good. Pair 10s is good. How about a pair of aces? I call. Aces versus queen 10. Hold. Nice. Goodbye, Kai. Tripling the $5 Classico. And 10 places paid here. We're 6 of 11 at the moment. Ace 10. We're all in. Ace 10 versus 7-6 suited. 60% to win. 90% to win. Got him. That 6 does not work for you, my friend. That 6 works for me. I've recruited it to my side. The defector 6. Like Alec Trevelyan. It's a deep James Bond cut. Not that deep, but another queen or a 10. Crack the kings. You know you want to. Crack the kings, baby. All right. All right, still 2-1 chip lead. It's okay. They wake up with kings in a, you know, very low stack spot. It happens sometimes. Queen 8. I'll check. All in. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Parents are pissed, but the kids love it. 9mm heater stashed. I shouldn't fold a suited hand. It's up here. Mistake, mistake, mistake. We will fold here though. We'll check here. Check call with the 9 of spades. Now we bet. Now we jam. We got 3 bet here. We have 5s. Flop comes queen 7-7. And check all the flop. I can gritty. It just don't look that pretty. Did not want to call. Queen 6. 10-5 gets there. I want to call on the 50. Jamming here. I don't have alerts on, by the way. You're right. I don't. It's a new overlay, so I don't have alerts on. But I assume maybe you dropped a follow or something. If so, thank you. I'm gonna try to fix that for a future stream. I do see the follow though. Thank you. Six five versus 7 deuce. We cannot seem to get there versus this player. They continue to spin. Insane. Surely the ace 10 suited will get it done for us, folks. Never mind. Never mind. They just fold. Seven 6-0 versus 5-4. We're ahead. 100%. We got him. We finished it. To the tune of $10. Bet the river with our full house. They don't call. Keep winking and blowing kisses cause you're flirting with death. I'm destroying your livelihood. I ain't just hurting your rep. Go get your crew to hype you up. Stand behind you like. Raise A6 suited. Yeah, no problem. I'm happy to provide the info, man. And I understand you just thought you could just log on and play, but unfortunately you do need Wi-Fi, so it's easiest on a laptop or an iPad. A lot of PCs also have wireless network cards. Like I said, you can get one for like under $20, I think, at this point. But you would have to buy one. Either a like PCI wireless network card, or you can get one that's USB. I have one that's USB and plugs into my computer, sits on top of my desk. Because I'm down here in my basement, I have to use something like that. Ace King versus 10-7 ends in a chop. To the Ace King's relief after that flop. On the FT bubble here, we've locked up $19.50 on our $10 entry. I think we ran everything just for one bullet so far tonight. All in here with Ace-3. And 7-8 takes out 7-7, so we are on the final table. We get that through. FT Hype in the $10 classic locked up $26. Boosted guarantee in this one tonight was boosted up to $650. So we've got $191 up top. All in here. Ace 8 snap called by Ace Deuce. We're gonna chop sometimes, but hopefully not this time. Like a 5 out there. Hope that one's a chop. I think I made it happen. What about the 10-9 suited here? Go away. Go away. Go away with your ace jack, or I'll get there with a king on the river. Let's go. Easy game. Me hoping that was Dr. Dad Poker. Y'all in here? Ace 6 versus Queen 7 for the double in the sit and go. That's 2 pair on the flop. Okay. Come on now. Queen 9, chip it in. Versus Jack 10, let's hold. We're hitting the break here. Let's hold. No 9. No queen. I don't want either of my cards. All right, we win. Very nice. All right, we will be taking the break, but first we got to play this 6-5 suited here in the nightly $5 classic. We do flop a pair and a gut shot. Overbet, huh? I'll fold, I think. Be right back. All right. Thank you, Money Be Okay. Thank you, thank you. We are on the final table of the nightly $10 classic. We're also chip leading the $5 classic, third of 12 in the Benjamin, 9 of 15 in the $50 classic after that ugly double up with the 10-9 suited. Yeah, I could use some help in the 20, but overall it's going very nicely right now. We're going to keep battling these $5 cubes because I got tickets as well. Actually, you know what? I should try to play. I have a $10 ticket to use. Or I was gonna say because we've got $5 tickets, but we're accumulating $5 tickets. Careful. Locked up $33 here. 5 of 7. Chip leader limps. Passive chip leader is real weird. Them betting pot is super frustrating. I'm not gonna call the pot size bet with just the flush draw. Left to right. All in down here in the $20 classic. Getting it through. Oh. Still chip leading up here in the $5. First of 13, we've locked up 1143 up top in this one tonight. $500 guaranteed, $129 up top here. Walk in the Benjamin. We raise in the $5 classic, and everybody calls, and we flop top pair. Top pair here too. We're up against a set of sevens though in the 20. Time to re-enter. Kings versus our two pair. Oh, they make a better two pair. That's so many chips. It could have been ours. Gross. Ugh. We were chip leading and we were about to have heaps more. Instead, kings make kings and threes versus our queens and nines. Ouch. That hurts. Got an open ender and a flush draw. Come on, baby. You probably have an overpair. I don't think we get the overpair to fold now. Yeah, that's an overpair, all right. I don't think we get aces to fold on that river. I don't like. It's just not the one we want. Except we have 7-4, I guess, but they're not gonna fold their aces there, I don't think. Oh, so much equity. We picked up so much equity on the turn. Instead, we just pair the river and we know we're behind. We know we're behind. We also, I think, know that they're not going to fold. So, like, just is what it is. Queen Jack's got to be good here, right? Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna fold the eights here. This player's quite tight over 51 hands. That could be too tight, but it's fold or jam. GTO says jam for sure. So we're admittedly deviating by folding, but ICM plus type player. Four of 7 here on the FT. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Staying alive. Raise here they said. Just hit. Get your bit. Do a little dip. Oh shit, they say Chandler, what's the plan? This is it. Queen six of hearts here. Queen six suited. We flatted the raise spree. Let me fucking cook. Everybody here with King Queen. Take it down pre. Got a $10 cube sit and go going here. Bottom two pair, you say? Time to check raise. Miserable that's miserable. Yeah, that figures. Queen 10 beats pocket 10s down here. Yes, it does. Ace 8 here, we jam. We got an elimination there on the FT, so it laddered us up to 48.75. Ace 8 all in at risk here, up against Ace Queen, not where we want to be. Big one was losing when we had two pair of up against pocket kings, and they made a better two pair. We need a 9 or an 8. Hey, we'll take a chop. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. For Ace 8 versus Ace Queen, that is. It's not that great overall, but in that particular situation, we like a chop. Gotta be all in here. Over limp, we're all in. Ace 8 versus Ace 5. This time we have the dominating ace. But it still ends in a chop. That time, we're not a big fan of the chop. We're all in here with jacks. What is this? Tell me you just have a high heart. No, I need a jack. I need a jack that's not the jack of hearts. I can one out. Oh, hey-oh. That'll do. Third place for $15. LFG. All right, we're all in here, folks. Ace Queen this time. Called by King Jack. We're ahead. Can we hold? Not looking great. Need an ace. Barry, save me. Looks like we may FT bubble here, folks. We'll be all in with 4 deuce. We're not folding. We've got half our stack invested in the middle already. Just send it. Pocket 8's limped. Very nice. 14%. Another 4 or a deuce. GG. $13.20. I call. A club. Club or a king or an 8. We'll take your king. Oh, it's such a gross way to do it. That's so disgusting. So evil. What? What is this? I don't know. We're just running this pre, guys. Ace King clicked it back. Give me the queen. I deserve it. There it is. It's deserved. There it is. I don't really deserve it, but it's funny. But it's funny. We're on our evil mode. $5.42 and $20 after a couple of nasty ones. I'm on my evil arc. I went raise flat. We flatted ace 10 and they squeezed here, so we bowed out after this player calls. I don't like playing ace 10 in a three-way pot here. Sandwiched between two players just feels like a recipe for disaster, so we bowed out of there. What about here with Queen Jack of Hearts? Try to bet out like ace king, ace queen, ace 10, ace jack. All those type of big card hands. We unblock the ace. So we're just stabbing once here and then we're basically done, but thankfully once is enough. Ace king here, we see bet after raising pre, we take it down. Raise here over the limper from cutoff. All in here in the $10 classic after this limp that gets through. Here we raise to 4, they call. Flop top pair. Second place in the $20 classic. A little spooky here. We see like a pretty large size bet. We call, they call. You could have like 4-5 that turned into trips here on the river. Yeah, I'm gonna fold. That hits them a bunch. They could just have clubs already. They could have had like 4-5 and go trip, go 5-5 and be value betting it now. I don't think they like bluff for that small sizing very often. Maybe would have jammed this if it folded to us, but when they go limp limp, we're just gonna fold the queen 10. Nine eight flops 2 pair versus ace king in the Benjamin. Raise ace jack here. Player calls with position on us. See about here. We block the spades would be some of their big continues. Block ace king, ace jack, or ace king and king jack. King jack more relevant. Ace king's gonna 3-bet. Typically they're just gonna ship ace king pre a lot of the time. So we discount them having ace king pretty heavily. The king jack for sure. and we block it, so we just get folds a lot on the flop and deny them some equity with some hands that could get there versus us. And we're just ahead a bunch as well, obviously. Versus some garbage. Fold there. All right, we're all in here. 9-8 suited for 11 bigs. The FT, we're all in. Called by ace-7 suited. We got live cards for 45% equity. Not too bad. Much better on the flop. And up to 100 on the river. Nice double. Back in contention, we got ace-9 of diamonds. We'll take that one down, raising after the big blinds, or after the small blinds limp from the big blind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your tears for another day. Guys, I have done some sleuthing. Dr. Dad Poker also streaming here on BetRivers Poker, and this is Dr. Dad Poker right here on the left. I very much like to take him out of this tournament. I would take great pleasure in it. We'll see if we can make it happen. He's very short. Not IRL, although that too, but so am I. So, you know, glass houses and all that. But I'm in his deck. Win a nice small pot here. Knock out a player in the $20 classic. Registration closed. We were 3 of 35 with 13 paid. It's going to be a handsome $426 up top in this one tonight. Could be our chance. You got a jam, Dan? You got a jam here, Dr. Dad? I won't fold if this player calls, or even if they fold, I'll call either way. I'm calling either way, Kabir. What do you feel? Unless you re-raise, yeah, then I will fold. You've robbed me of my chance to take out Dan, Dr. Dad Poker, but you've also taken him out yourself and saved me from losing to the pocket nines, I suppose. GG. We don't get the elimination, but maybe bullet 2 will be ours. Although now he's got much more to battle with. Same stack as us, actually. We're just at starting stack. Pocket 3s here. We'll limp behind in the $20 classic. Another swing. We will fold. Ace 9 v Ace King here. Ace King makes trips. Still battling on the FT here in the $10, by the way. It's been a little quiet. We're 5 of 5, but everybody's very close. I don't really feel 5 of 5. We're right in the mix. And looky there. Just had to moan about it being a little quiet. Hopefully it doesn't stay quiet here. There we go. Out of position. Fine, let's do it. 9-7. Hold, please. No 10s. No 10s in the deck. 9-7 just decides to go for us. Let's go. I'm so glad we checked flop. What a glorious punt in our direction. You just made a huge double up on the nightly $5 final table. What a coincidence. I just made a huge double up in the nightly $10 table. Congratulations, brother. 2 of 7. Nice. I'm 1 of 5. I folded here, though. Everybody folds, in fact, even to the shorty. Raise the ace 10, 2 players call, flop comes queen, jack, jack. And king on the turn. That is not a king. All yours. How about you? I guess. Ooh. He's all up in your psyche too now. What's his name? Cinderella man, Cinderella, Cinderella man, Cinderella man. Queens versus Queen 9 on the FT. Player eliminated. Now we've locked up $65. Still chip leading here, 1 of 4. I'm folding ace king for 1 big blind on the river. Jack deuce is plenty good. There's the king queen this time. Shorty calls us. I call. 38% to win. We had a queen on the turn. We hold. Easy game. Pocket kings up here. Could we get one over on Dan? Rolling with the kings. We don't get to take him out, unfortunately. Ace queen here. And kings in the FT. Take down. Weird run out for kings, but we'll take it. A few chips from the chip leader, getting us closer to that coveted spot. King Jack is good versus 9-8.